think we go to the second floor, yeah. Get my mobile up. If I, don't hit the wrong button on my phone. Alright, there we go.
Beautiful.
I know you, so you're one of the cultists. How's it going, pal? Want to join? We'll all be dead soon, but we'll be alive. I can't. Come on, leave these losers. Crusades are over. Soon the demons will rule the whole world. Hello, Patty. Here goes nothing, I'll have a helmet. Catholic traitor, I swear on the Soviet me today, you will answer for your betrayal. Yeah, it's...
Save the last one for me.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of enemies.
I'll cut you wide open.
I'm gonna move Sela here, which will be the front line. Between me, Lana, and Camellia, we should be able to take the whole, right side. Oh, I think we already lost someone. Oh, no, they just attacked the same guy twice, okay. We're in luck. I'm going to change you from Radiance to the crossbow. Because we need to take out some of these guys.
I got this.
Yep, take that attack opportunity. That's fine if you go right as me. Never said demon worship. Here did I. Oh yeah, between Seer and Irabeth we're good. Now it's just a matter of taking out all the whole right side with bows.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
God, Lon is so good. I swear since I first played the base game a while ago, he's gotten a huge buff, even though he didn't really need one. He's just so good. He gets so many attacks.
The spirits demand your blood.
Into the fray!
Oh, that's right. I put what's it called on her? I put the weapon that I took away her shield, so enemies, if they fail to save, are frightened of her.
Damn you!
Beautiful. They spend their turn just running. I love it. Celia, you're just a straight up monster, you know that?
You won't survive me.
Alright. Let's go Divine Favor. Doom. Doom. Why are we paused? Oh, there's still more enemies? Okay.
Are you still here?
Heartbeat quicken.
Endure this!
Oh yeah, there's just more.
Good guys always win.
You are today's sacrifice!
God, barely even got to move before more enemies showed up.
Make every strike count.
Find favor, cause fear, summon monster. Scroll fire belly. Some cure white wounds. Moderate illness, snowball. Protection from good. Okay, so we're not gonna go that way. Okay, so we're gonna go back the way we came. Loot more dead bodies, because that's what we're gonna do.
Let's see what we can do.
More potions. Scrolls. Okay, you know what? Move everyone up. No, because if we're about to run into another fight. Okay, because they're probably waiting for us. Yeah, they're waiting for us. Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's just we can't go back.
What's this? Do we have guests? Just in time. The place is a bit of a mess, and I haven't even poured the blood into the goblets yet. Why don't you... Oh! What an unexpected surprise! Staunton, my little sweetheart. Long time no see. I've missed you so much. Have you missed me? Admit it. You missed me terribly.
I can't recall. Did they ever explain why she was so obsessed with him?
Monaco. You again, you wench!
God, I like that description. His hardened, craggy face like storm-weathered stone.
Minago, the one who... Be careful. She's one of the deadliest creatures in the whole demon horde. She was once responsible for a massacre in Canabras. She must be back to finish what she started.
I love how they even mention she's too well-bred to spit on the floor. Like, she's of noble birth. Like, spitting on the floor is beneath her. You know what? The part of me is like, you know, do you know this demon? But the other part of me is like, you know what? Call her a demon woman. Just fuck with her. Which is, hey, demon woman, what's wrong with your face?
Oh, how rude. You're one to talk, mortal, with a face that even a mother would loathe. Staunton, sweetie. You're not going to let your friends speak to me like that, are you?
That wench? She's the one who led me astray.
Oh,
She's the
Jesus.
reason my life has gone to the abyss. She's the reason.
I should have a shot of tequila in honor of you today.
Oh my, like butter wouldn't melt. What I remember is how eagerly you would run to our trysts, how you begged to see me again, how you promised you'd do anything I asked. By your own free will, you said this. And now you claim that Dresden fell because
Folly.
of me.
Oop, accident clicked out.
It was entirely your own doing.
Yep, I am streaming. Right, I'm just clearing out one of... I forget the 2 servers I am. They immediately alert everyone like, hey, these two are stream... You know, these people are streaming. But you know what? Oh, I'm out, but have a good stream. Thank you. And I shall see you next week, Folly. You might notice one, Jesus. I actually got this recently. It's a bottle of Camarena. Anayo. It's 100% agave Azul. Such a smooth tequila.
I'll beat your lying lips into your filthy throat!
Now, Staunton, don't say things like that. Not about these lips, the ones you kissed so sweetly. Staunton, dearest, don't you love me anymore? Remember how good we were together? I was so hoping that we could patch things up.
I'll kill you!
Here comes trouble.
No glory without risk.
I forget, was it V or Y or U?
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Easy, abracadabra.
Go for their hearts!
You've crossed the wrong mountain. I got this.
The light, take you.
I love when they fail to save because they're just gonna run from Sela.
I'll cut you wide open!
Like all 3 dredges fail, so they're all just gonna run. Meaning, my team,
won't
we're just gonna
survive.
play cleanup.
Damn you!
Into the fray.
One with the glaive, she can hit extended.
The spirits demand your blood!
endure this!
Some more scrolls.
You are today's
Are you
sacrifice.
still here?
Body like fall outside the map?
No glory without risk!
All right! Thanks, Lynn.
As soon as you step in the chamber, your vision seems to darken and your knees buckle. You struggle to keep your balance. The area is here is lighting with power coming from the stone. Something in your head is filled with voices, screaming, whisper, cackling, threatening. Voices pleading for help, shrieking, curse, and taunt. You blink and illusion passes.
Congratulations. You made it all the way here. This is it. Your precious ward stone. Well, what are you planning to do now, I could kill you where you stand. But wouldn't it be nice if you could die in battle like heroes? No. I want you to die in despair, scrabbling around like rats in the blighted ruins of your city, blind and broken, your flesh scabbed and seeping, and every moment knowing precisely what was done to you.
Sounds terrifying. Except that's how we've been living for generations.
You Ganlon.
There isn't a soul that can resist the temptations of the abyss. Even a stone can be turned. I'm not joking. Your precious ward stone, weakened from the injury inflicted by Discari, has almost succumbed to my charms. Soon the whole barrier around the world wound, the gift of your useless goddess, will be a weapon of the abyss. Just a little more, and boom! Every city with one of these eyesores stuck in the middle of it, from Canabras to Nerosian, will turn into smoking craters, and all the mortals into red sludge beneath our hooves.
Eyesores, bold words from someone with one eye to be sore. True.
So you have a choice. Especially you, my pet. Kiss me on my dainty hoof. Pledge your loyalty to Baphomet. And when the world falls, its ruins shall be yours.
What are you doing to the stone?
Well, quite what am I doing to it? Probably the same thing I did to many of your comrades. Sweetly and tenderly persuading it to abandon the mortals and join our side.
Prepare to fight to the death, demon! We won't let that happen.
Feel sudden rush of wild rage, and when it comes to feeling monstrous and unbridled destructive power, it's the power that you felt in the shield maid when you were confronting Silamet. Now it feels more fully fledged, more conscious. Who are you?
You've already forgotten me. You mortals have awfully short memories.
She does have a good design. The voice
Shorter than your
actress
lives.
they picked for her is
Staunton,
perfect.
sweetums. Don't you want to introduce me to your friends properly? No? Well, I'd better do it myself. I am Minago, Lily II and faithful servant of Baphomet, and leader of his armies. The city is mine now. I'm just starting to settle in, get things just how I like them. But once I'm finished, I promise you, the results will be simply to die for.
And it was such a charming little place until you sullied it with your presence. It had such lovely boulevards, quiet and shaded. You took those away from me, and I shan't forgive you for that.
They've done much worse things than spoil the promenades. All the people they've killed.
Yes, of course, you're right. I grieve for the common folk as well.
I love that. Oh yes, of course. Naturally, I grieve for the peasants. Naturally. You feel righteous furry soul within you. How dare this demon be searched to ground? I think they dropped the ball with Staunton. I love the voice actor they picked for him too. How dare this demon be searched to ground the beautiful world with her hooves? A world created by the gods is cultivated by immortals. These cultists, how dare they betray all that is sacred in the world and join the forces of Val's evil? Can they repent and redeem themselves? Or they follow the path of evil past the point of their return? War Sword seems to sense your thoughts. The chamber grows slightly brighter. You know what? Your victory celebrations are a little premature, demon. Even the holy flame erupting from your hand, the light also gets brighter and brighter until it floods the chamber. You hear the voices again, stronger now. They repeat your words like a choir of angels.
Hey, no eyes! Didn't you tell us that heaven had turned its back on us and no one would come to our aid?
Don't listen to her. The fiend wants us to lose all hope. She won't succeed.
I'm done with this shit! I only followed this hoofed menace because I thought the Crusaders had it, and there was no other way to protect my family. But now I see that there is hope. I won't bow before these heinous idols ever again. If they kill me, at least I'll die a decent death.
You know what? I have to give. I know, like, this person has done evil up to this point, but gotta give him credit that he sees at the very end, like, you know, it looks very grim for all of us, and he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna die with you. I'm gonna die, at least doing what's the right thing.
Yes! Return to our side, friends! Have courage! We will welcome you back. And heaven never abandoned you, no matter what this deceiver told you.
Turncoat, I'll cut out your heart.
We'll see how tough you really are. We let you frighten us once, but it won't happen again.
We're gonna rest after this fight.
Oh, I love how the one cultist is like, you know what? Yeah. Seela is the best of us. Okay, Camellia, you're merely going to do that. Spirit word enhancement. You can only move, so we're gonna move you right up
Go
there.
for their hearts!
Don't look at Staunton over there. Seela is the best of us. Okay, I'm gonna move you right there. Can I cast a spell? Oh, this is Seela, so yeah, Seela. You're gonna go right there, get in melee with her. Fatigue. Why do I have fatigue? Oh, was it because of her that she caused fatigue on everyone? Okay. Can I cast a spell? With my cantrips.
Hux. Yas.
What are you? A mite. Okay. Okay, now it's Lon's turn.
Make every strike count.
She used the wave of fatigue spell. Okay. For some reason I was like, okay, something great. The lightning bolt though definitely hurt. That definitely hurt.
I'll cut you wide open!
You know what? You're going to smite her.
The light take you!
That's not great. Okay, Alright, now I have abilities. I have a Sunlight. And I'm going to do is Summon Nature Ally with one of my things. So I can have multiple mites on the field.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Nobody's hitting her. That fireball did hurt.
The spirits demand your blood.
The inheritor. Guide my
There we go. I'm gonna move me here. I didn't move a bit too far, but that's fine.
You won't survive me.
What class did you pick? I picked a the Beast Tamer for Bard.
This pace, so this is how it feels.
Oh, Camellia is down.
Good guys always win. Endure this.
Guys, if we can all stop missing.
This will leave a bruise.
So this is how it feels.
Oh, she stands up and gets hit? That is bull. Okay.
Yes.
Make every strike count.
Just sit here. Don't worry about me.
Those fur guys are down.
I got this.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, that was a critical hit. She's like at 1 HP. Come on. There's like no one left. She has to be. What? She's at 1 hit point. Oh, is this one of the things where we can't win?
Damn you!
You won't survive me.
You should do like 4 attacks.
Are you still here?
Endure this.
Good guys always win.
Make every strike count. This is not my time yet.
You know what? I'll go loot the bodies, like you said.
You crossed the wrong mongrel. Unexpected.
Did someone say loot? Yes.
I got this. I'm getting my ass kicked.
That's it. I'm tired of playing around now. You want to know what will happen when I'm done with the Ward Stone? Here's a little demonstration.
Nemus whispers a spell and wave of darkness sweeps through the chamber. Your hands wince in pain. Something perturb what you feel. Thousands of voices once again burst through your mind, drowning in their moans, screams, and sobs. Pain rocks through your skull. Your evil spells won't stop a righteous army. You'll pay for this demon scum. You will pay dearly. You won't break us. We'll never give up. Yeah, you won't break us.
We will never
give up.
give up. We will not break. We will not run.
It would be a shame if you died without ever surrendering. But honestly, I'll be satisfied no matter what way you die.
War voices spilling from Pathfinder Wrath screaming. Your vision goes dark.
Praise Iomade, you woke up. Healing your wounds was easy, but you were unconscious for so long, I was starting to worry we'd lost you.
What happened?
We couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong. It's all right. We'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back.
I found occultists dispatched in dungeons. Seems they're holed up in the entire restaurant.
Demons have been filling Canabras with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now. At least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero.
Plot armor. Prep time. What's the situation in the city?
Bad, but not hopeless. We're constantly getting news, and new sources of resistance keep springing up in the districts where everyone seemed to be dead. The survivors are gathering here. You should see them. Their faces, their eyes burning with determination. The city is destroyed, but our resistance is not broken. We will keep fighting.
What do you plan to do next?
You heard what the demon said. They're going to desecrate the Ward Stone and blow up the whole barrier around the World Wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Canabras, but every city with a Ward Stone will be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Iomede's gift must not become a weapon of the Abyss.
Tell me about the Ward Stone. Why is it so important?
The Ward Stones are a gift of Iomede. Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the Celestial Armies. The Ward Stones keep the World Wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Canabras Obelisk was the first to be placed.
Oh, it's really is the same one from Lindsay?
The whole barrier.
That's interesting.
We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the Abyss.
Can I help you in any way?
First of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf calling himself the Storyteller. He insisted he be allowed to examine the Ward Stone, and he raised the alarm when his study was finished. Even before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone. Prelate Hulrune dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the Storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now, if only we knew where he was. I remember the Storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades. Maybe the Storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened. There's another problem. After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Grey Garrison. It'll be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. Trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open, in case you find something we can use. And one last thing. The Eagle Watch has lost a lot of soldiers recently. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been seen since the attack. In the chaos that is now Canabras, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori, a new recruit in the Watch. She got along well with Sela, and she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Janna had died together. But now Sela's returned with you, and there's no sign of Janna. If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back.
Everything is clear.
May the goddess help you. We're still fighting, which means that Canabras still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault. Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Anevia's. Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing, open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day. You can take whatever you find.
An Adori here?
You have more need of it.
What does it mean? Like, I don't understand, but what do you mean by Adori? Is it something... Is it a reference I'm forgetting? Oh, we also level up. But we're gonna... take our personal chest. Let's do our level up. We're going to level 3 and Beast Tamer, which means we automatically get Summon Nature's Ally 2, which means It summons a natural giant frog or 1d3 natural mites. So we got a giant. We can summon a giant frog now. The quest giver in Kimir was an. Oh, okay. This is a relative. Gotcha. Persuasion. Of course. Knowledge, of course. Lore, nature, and lore religion. We're pretty much the person when it comes to like knowing stuff because we're a bard. As for feat, honestly, we just keep going, adding spells to our list like sleep, blur, invisibility, deep slumber, displacement, confusion, dominate person, magic tail. I know it's going to like waste all of ours, but having all the magic tails, I think would be useful. Just to have a lot of spells. Otherwise, I think. Oh, I should get rid of that. I mean, weapon focus wouldn't be bad. Brute potions wouldn't be bad either. Or even like scribing skulls. I might just take that. Persuasive wouldn't be bad either. We just get a +4 bonus on persuasion rolls. Yeah, we'll take scrolls. And our other level 1 spell we'll take is yeah, I'm thinking Greece. And we can summon Nature's Valley too, which is nice. Hey, wait, mind if I bend your ear about something? I raised out to the store, leaning casually against the shelf. So here's the first and most important thing. Beth gave you a crucial mission, I get that. I know you get the job done. I saw you in action, here's the rub. I sent you on an errand. We're weakening our defenses here. They come as while we're gone. I don't know if we'll be able to fight them all. When do you think the demons will attack next? Your guess is as good as mine. They might not be here, they could attack the whole damn city. There's very know that they got the upper hand. And we're going to push back hard. Things could kick off here, you should know if they attack. Some things could be changed beyond recognition. If you got any business needs to take care of, better do it soon. Everything seems clear so far. What do you wish to discuss? So the rift that Dan Beal left with its scythe, yeah, well, it cut the city into two, and it's kind of difficult to get across. My scouts tell me there's a halfway decent place to set up a crossing in Market Square. Not any of them try to make sure. But if you got a mind to go across, then I think you're going to have to eventually. You might leave the square once over. Do you want me to stay here and guard the tavern? You what? No, your task is far too important. You can't just hold up here all cozy like waiting for the demons to knock on the door. You need to take the fight to them. But if those freaks try to make a move on this place, Beth will send a runner to get you. If that happens, you take it back here, alright? Because if you don't, you're coming back to an ash pile. Got it? Remember after... Ooh, yes, true. Toad. Honestly, one of the reasons I just love, like, this class, so your ability with this of summoning beasts does not interfere with your ability to cast a spell. So there was like I think it was the Defender Heart. Like when you first defend this tavern, I just summoned like it was like 3 dogs on one side and 3 dogs on the other, and it just held the line. The dogs just were the first line defense, and then everyone else on my team, I had Lon and myself on the Paparats. So anyone that climbed the wall, we shot. Anyone that tried coming from the front doors, everyone else handled. All the recruits were like safe. We didn't lose a single person because of it. It was really cool. It was really nice. And that's what made me love this class was like, if you want to do like crowd control or like hole up, like make bottlenecks. Like this class is really good for it because you could have multiple summons at the same time, and I really think that's awesome. The only downside is you yourself is not DPS heavy, but your summons itself will be your DPS and tank, and I think that's really cool. Thank you for the warning. See you later. Later. Watch yourself out there. Crusader. Staunton. Dwarf resembles an abandoned citadel, ones whose high crumbling walls are still holding fast, but whose empty, lightless windows make clear that it's all inside is dead. Oh, it's you. Good work back there in the Grey Garrison. Name's Staunton Vane. If you heard rumors about me, his face, which looks like I've never known anything as carefree as a smile grimaces, just so you know, everything people say about me, it's true. I need to talk to the elf who calls himself the Storyteller. Do you know where I can find him? Storyteller, Staunton strokes his beard in thought. Strange old fellow, that one. He used to sit with me for hours asking about all sorts of things. He never offered judgment or comfort. He just listened. First, I wanted him and his questions far away from me as possible. Later, I realized that talk to him did ease my burden a little. Hope he is alive and well. He's completely blind and feeble too, so if he's alone in the city, well, you probably know what that means. I do know one place he might be. Look for him in the Black Wings, the library. Here, I'll show you where it is on the map. I don't know what use a library is to a blind elf, but he loved the place. He would sit there day and night. What do people say about you? They say I'm a traitor, as bad as Volch. That I'm a disgrace, even among the ranks of the condemned. That Queen Godfrey should have never spared me, that I belong on the gallows. Why do they hate you so much? You really don't know? Staunton gives you a long more roast left in size. I'm the reason why the Crusade forces are holed up in the fortress on the edge of the world wound, instead of bringing the fight to the demons. We used to have a foothold in the wound, the mighty unassailable city Dresden. We used to have it until it fell, all because of my stupidity. That gave the enemy our main citadel. I was tried. They wanted to execute me, and rightly so, but the Queen intervened. She said I should live and fight in order to undo what I had done. So that's how I lived, decade after decade, fighting the condemned. Dwarf shrugs. As you can see, I've fixed nothing. I've earned no one's forgiveness. Are you gonna spit in my face too? Wouldn't surprise me. I guess just spit in his face. Ooh. I hope you earn forgiveness. Yeah, I think I would just be honest, like, I hope you earn forgiveness. Thank you. From the depth of my soul, I thank you. But I've had hope for a long, long time. The whole city fell because of you. How is that possible? What do you mean, how? Night glares at you from beneath his furrowed brows. You don't trust the word of a condemned, go ask somebody else. Like my little brother, Joran. If you still don't believe it, what's it to me? If you're about to ask me to recount the story of my disgrace for the 1000th time, don't. You really don't have friends? I wouldn't have survived this long if I was completely alone. Joran, my little brother, he keeps me going. He's never abandoned me. Everyone else shies away from the legs they might catch from what I've got. Even if I was the condemned, consoled themselves by thinking, I got stripped of my rank, but at least I'm not Staunton. Commander Sugarblade seems to be the only person in the whole army who remembers that I'm a soldier, not a drudge. She has no qualms about taking me into battle. She had some mud flung at her in the past, or so I hear. That's why she keeps an open mind about people. It's no surprise that she's the only one to hold on to her sense of reason in this farce. So many years in the condemned, surely you have paid your penance by now. It's not up for me to decide. My life is in the Queen's hands. He falls silent for a moment, and in a trembling voice he said, The condemned isn't the worst part. All these years I've prayed to Torah for his forgiveness. Countless times I've gone to his priest, countless times I kneeled before his altar. But only the Father, Dwarven kind, would answer my prayers just once. Not to restore what I lost, but just tell me that I'm still one of his children. But it seems he doesn't give a damn about me. I can expect from mere mortals when my own God doesn't think I deserve redemption. I have to go. Go on then, and we'll see each other again. Let's see, there is quite a few people in this tavern. We'll talk to Camellia, see how she's doing. Camellia looks over you pensively, toying with the snake-shaped bone amulet that dangles from her pale neck. Noticing your glance, she flashes you a cold, barely thin smile. Greetings. It seems for a moment she wants to say something else, but pause grows too long. She slips back in cautious silence. More relaxed during combat. Your battle cries are uninhibited. She pushes slightly and lowers her eyes. So if you notice, to be honest, I find it embarrassing, you see. Being shaman means having spirits of battle as my ever-present companion. In combat, they become rather, vocal. Your amulets are quite unusual. Where did you get it? Ah, my little trinket. So nice you to notice, but I assure you, the amulet is nothing but a bauble. Can you not be drawn to beautiful, useless things? won't keep you. Dawning smile on Camille's face freezing quickly dies away. You know what? Horgus, my friend. Here, take this. Yes, it's 2,000 coins. Take your payment. Remember that Horgus Gorman always pays his word. You'll get back to the service, and I duly paid you for escorting me. Now, speaking of our future cooperation. Horgus looks at you with unvarnished disapproval. His arms fold across his chest. His foot taps impatiently. A job that would be perfect for someone like you. Naturally, I'll pay generously for your services. So what does this job involve? You shall be my bodyguard. You see, I have good reason to return to my mansion here in Caernarvon. I still have. What does it matter? It's none of your business. My mansion is a breathtaking building with a large garden and mostly part of the city. Even before this demon's attack, every thief and frauder in the city had tried to get inside, one way or another. I shudder to imagine the state it's in now. I have little hopes that my guards were able to hold the mansion during the attack. I expect that the servants fled when they saw the demons. Only Abadar knows what happened there since. Therefore, I would ask for you to meet me at my mansion and guard me there until I complete my business. I've already asked the local paladins for help, but there are no desires that live outside this tavern. Damn cowards and traitors, that's what they are. Also please do take Camille with you. I trust that girl more than the rest of your gang. She was a noble birth, after all. What kind of reward are we talking about? 1,000 gold coins. Hers replies without hesitation. Double the reward, and I'll think about it. Several tense moments pass the silence, and Hers' face relaxes. Deal. Deal. Marvelous. Most excellent. Hers' face relaxes, removing a few of the tense lines. Proceed to my mansion at once and wait for you there. Meanwhile, you needn't worry. I know the city like the back of my hand. Do hurry unless you want me to lower your reward. General Hawks. A strange figure towers over the bar. A huge, ungainly man with skin so milky white that his blue veins are visible. Even from distance, his bald head is equal parts lumpy and pitted, and blood-filled eyes stare impassively at you from beneath his pale brows. The glass in the albino's large clumsy hands looks dangerously delicate as one twitches of the cow's fingers speed enough to crush it. A gold medallion engraved with tankard gleams around his neck. What'll it be? Medallion you're wearing. That's a sacred symbol, isn't it? Are you a cleric of Caden Kelleen? I'm a tavern keeper, best in the city, best as ever been, and I pray to the best god there is. Are there any other places in the city worth visiting? You mean places that more people usually stay well away from? Then there are plenty, like the Pixie and Wine Cellar. Give him a pause for effect. The name of the place alone should make you quiver in fear. Must belong to a Pixian trading house. Then King Orley came to power in Pictax. Products started changing hands. Soon after, the seller's shop system was found in a ditch. Not all of him, mind, just his head. Marion gangs have taken possession of the place. They wanted to sell something stronger than wine on the street, and they ended up on the gallows. Then King Erivati's numbers was up, so now the store stands empty and unclean. People say that Hellas Ghost wanders the place at night, moaning ghoulishly, oh. It's coming at the end of the story, unusually long by his standards. Tavern keeper takes the swig from his tankard. Just don't ask me how he makes any noise with no head. I wasn't there, just tell like I heard it. Any news in the city? Brian looks around. There are demons everywhere, and you showed up. How'd you end up in the Crusader city? How did anyone end up here? How did you or them? A huge hand? Tavern keeper gestures to the ragtag group still in the room. The role is big, but there's an place for everyone. People who no longer have a life anywhere else, they end up here. Who are you? Brian takes your measure with his slow eye, finally with gentle sigh says, Gimel Hawks, vampire. Are you really a vampire? Gimel gives you a long look of reproach and begrudgingly answers, no. I see you're not one for talking. Gimel gives you a long, mournful look and says nothing. Show me what you have. Oh, gloves of neophyte. Dark veil. It's a usable item. Ooh, okay. $13,000. Bag of holding, small. Automatically buying that. Taking the spicy pastry recipe. Bottomless mug. I should start selling some of these things. Today we're live, but what about tomorrow? Alright, let's go and look around here before we go anywhere else. Yoda. Don't know who you are. I believe the help is already on the way. The Queen will not leave us to die. I saw old man with a fuzzy gray beard mumbles a prayer. He looks as tired as everyone else in the tavern, but determination stemmed across his haggard face. What can I do for you? Who are you? This island remains the rector of the local temple of Ambadar. The temple's gone, though, and if we snoop here for much longer, the city will be lost as well. Who's this boy with you? This one? Yoda the Shepherd, my apprentice. He's a smart boy and his faith is strong. He serves Ereshkigal, though. But there's still something he can learn from the old servant of Ambadar. He'll be a great cleric when he gets a little older. What kind of help can I expect from you? First, I sell scrolls. I have a lot of them, something for every emergency. Second, while you're here in the tavern, I can read one for you. Guaranteed, no surprises. But you better not go into the city without a cleric. I won't be going there myself. I'm too old and my powers are needed here. What does it mean I can read one for you? I don't get that. Does it mean he can make some? I see protector. Oh yes, scroll card kits is probably what it means. Ring of powerful blood magic? Daredevil boots? There's so many good items, and I only have like 4,000 gold. Hello, Saku-san. I'll greet you with a nod. Here for a chat, been waiting for you to come and see what strange beasts you've taken into your party. Get to know more about you. Let me guess, your first question is, can you wear a hat with your one horn? Am I right? So can you wear a hat with your one horn? Sure I can, but certain designs don't suit me too well. This line speaks in a deadly serious voice. Okay. You speak common much better than the rest of your tribe. Funnily enough, common isn't all that common on the ground. But your observation is correct. I used to live on the surface with my parents for a while. I had a chance to learn a couple of things. The language, and the fact that every peasant who sees my skelly mug streams, demon, runs away. I don't know if you're interested, but my mom wasn't from an underground tribe. She was a smuggler. The kind of used to dungeons carrying secretly and move and store goods. One time, two gangs couldn't agree on how to share a prime cut. Got into a fight and the winner threw the losers down the hole. Dead and living alike. My dad went to check if the corpse had anything useful on them and found the girl from the surface barely clinging to life. A terrible feeling sparked between them. Or maybe the girl just like men with scales and a cat nose. That might be it. One way or another, he got her back on her feet and he later even left his home caves. She left her swung behind. They began an honest life together. That's the lifeless story of how Alon came into the world. Next chapter, however, I found I never stayed in one place for long. We lived sometimes on the surface, sometimes underground. Couldn't find a place to call home. Living in caves was hard on my mom. Dad's appearance raised too many questions in Mendev. There are war against demons after all. In the end, my parents decided to stop making each other miserable and separated. My dad and I returned to our tribe. I think the peasant's screaming demon has something to do with it. My dad just couldn't stand life without rat tail soup. Couldn't rule out the possibility. Did you come with me so you can see the surface again? No, that wasn't it. I just don't have much patience for certain types of creatures. Demons, I mean. If they want to destroy cannabis, I'll be on the side of the people they're attacking. Lon looks away. Ooh, we could be like, I don't like when supporters hide things from me. Or it sounds like a poor reason. You know what? I'm going to be the good option. Lon, you're my companion, and companions should trust each other. I'm counting on you to give me honest answers, not excuses. Lon looks ashamed. I guess you're right. I shouldn't have been so evasive. It's just that some things are hard to talk about. My family, for example. At birth, hell take me. Turned out to be a grave misfortune for my parents, all because I'm relatively healthy. I'm the best thing that can come from a marriage between a cave-dwelling mongrel and anyone from the surface. A healthy child with the right amount of hands and feet, so no apparent defects, no missing organs or other problems. They saw hope in me. So risk having more children. They thought it would somehow be alright. Acknowledges Toulon's voice. Kova had 4 brothers. The fourth was born 2 years after me and died 3 years later. He didn't have a nose, something even remotely resembling one. He could only breathe through his mouth. Mom and Dad were afraid to take their eyes off him, but for fear he'd choke and suffocate on something. But in the end, it was his weak heart that killed him. There was another pregnancy and birth. I pretended I was sleeping but snuck out of my bedroom listening at the door. All those hours, it was very strange. But I never heard newborn screaming. Mom moaning. Yes, the priest priest praying, then I dared to open the door a little bit and looked inside. The priest stood there very pale. One was holding something, a small object that fit in his palm. He asked, "Did you know what this is?" And the other said, "I think it's a head." Lon stops. Please go on. Lon pauses, exhales, and continues in a steadier voice. It turned out this time Mom was expecting triplets. The first of the babies was born in pieces. The other two didn't live long enough to draw their first breath. About 3 years later, my father took me to the caves. He didn't want to leave. I could see it in his face, but I think my mom and he decided it together. The curse my people have carried since the first grade stood between them. Not to mention the 4 dead babies, and old age was rapidly taking its toll on my father. After we returned to the cave, he only lived in there 4 years. If you're asking me why I decided to go up there with you to surface and join the Crusaders, the answer is, I always wanted to. I was afraid to leave my tribe, but it always haunted me that I'd die in a world where 4 Crusades could do nothing to stop the beast from the abyss. The number of victims kept growing. I want to change that, at least try to. Changing things is too much to ask, and at least get a little revenge. The ones who are behind the world wound owe me a great debt. The lives of 4 brothers, all my mother's tears, my father's broken heart, it's a lot. So much that killing a couple of demons won't do it for me. I want to do something real. I'm ready to pay any price. Call it my personal crusade if you like. I guess you just want to get her in. I used to think that things would be better if I had never been born. Now I think I was born for this, to settle the score. I am very sorry. Truly. Lon smiles this time sadly. Although I'm very lucky I met someone who not only helped me choose the right path, but is happy to listen to my whining. Why didn't you go up and join the Crusades before? I couldn't just abandon my tribe. I'm their best hunter. They'll have it much harder without me. But now that the demons that destroyed Canterbury's and the caves almost collapsed on our heads, sitting and waiting, it out just wasn't an option anymore. Anyway, I'm more useful up here than I am down there. Plus, the chief let me go, which means my debt to the tribe has been paid. Would you like to find your mother? No, the word flies from Lon's faster than an arrow. As her policy continues, I don't want to meet her. Not because I feel any resentment. It's just that she's a half-elf. She really got her first gray hair, and I'll be a ramshackle old man. She's bearing enough children. There's no need to make her witness the death of another one. Hope you understand. Parents love them to survive hardship. That doesn't mean the same will happen to you. What if you find true love with someone who won't leave you no matter what? Break my beloved heart when I die in her arms 5 years later? That's a fine thing to do at the person you love. Then again, there's a chance I'll inspire some tragic bard to write a tearful ballad. Thanks for sharing, Lon. Thanks for listening. Mongrels have short lifespans, but you don't look like you're getting older or dying. How old are you? I'm as old as I look, no surprise is there. But remember Sol? He's 10 years older than me. Remember him back when he was a fearless warrior, and day by day I watched him turn to an old man. Him and my father. It happens very quickly. First you miss a shot, because you don't see the target as clear as you used to. You think it's because your eyes are tired. But you hear yourself will get better tomorrow. Then you notice you're having trouble breathing. That climbing's harder than before. Lon clenches and clenches his human fist. Your fingers stop bending. You have to tie your sword to your hand. Even put on your greaves without help. When you're washing your face in streams, sometimes you catch the sight of a gray-haired, wrinkled old man you don't recognize. This goes on until one day you come across a cave beast, and you realize you can't outrun it. My dad keeps diaries, marking all the signs that I saw too. Last year I had to help him get out of bed, help him, dress him, remind him to eat. Sometimes he forgot my name. I told him that we should have stayed on the surface, and he joked that dodging goddess was behavior unworthy of the Crusader. He meant Pharasma. Every morning I wake up and check how I feel, but there are no signs yet. Even so, I don't know how much time. I need something useful before I forget why I came here. I want to talk about one dog. Are you sure, Lon-size? Alright. Were you just friends or even more than that? Oh, you really don't pull your punches, do you? Lon exhales slowly. There was a time when I asked myself the same question. Wendog knew me better than anyone. She didn't understand me better than anyone. She was my first woman. We never loved each other. Maybe I've grown to love her, but it always seemed like she never understood what love was. Maybe she just wasn't capable of those kind of feelings. Tell me about your connection to Wendog. Your connection to Wendog, I mean, where do I start? Then turns the unexpressive reptile half face to you. We grew up together, trained together. She was the chief's daughter. She was groomed to be the best all her life. Then I came along. We were rivals, but we dragged each other out of tight spots, too. Always been drawn to grand, heroic gestures, sometimes idiotic ones. We were willing to like to roam and explore play ashes, finding new caves and making maps. She wanted to be a great huntress, the one who make it free the shield maidens, but instead it'd be better if she died. The death of a friend is painful, but watching a friend become a shadow of their former self is unbearable. She doesn't think she's a shadow of her former self. Of course she thinks she did everything right, because the second she starts to doubt herself, she'll have to face the truth. Admit that she's just a cannibal that demons use as they wish. Lon's frown almost looks like a win. She wants to get stronger and stronger, but for what? I'll never understand what drives her. Thanks, I found everything I want to know. If I want to reopen any more of my own wounds, just know where to find me. Find out everything I want to know. Thank you. Oh. Oh, sure thing. What do you think of life on the surface? It must be very different from life underground. Of course, as far as living conditions, the surface is definitely a better place to be. You usually get food and water, not to mention build a house, even grow a few things, and older, well-established settlements. You don't have to deal with anyone scarier than rats, or maybe foxes stealing chickens. As for the kind of people you have, I heard a story about demon worshippers abducting a whole family and sacrificing them one by one while the others watch. There was some brave crusader knights nearby, and they killed the villain and saved everyone. I heard another story. A young blacksmith lost his arm in a fire. Couldn't work to feed his wife. And they tried their best and lived from hand to mouth. They were still destitute. In the end, the desperate blacksmith robbed a traveler one night on the road. There were some brave crusader knights nearby, and they caught the robber and threw him into prison. Not only that, his wife smeared their baby and hanged itself. Phew. Up here, the same people can proudly say he's protecting innocent from demons, and look their way with the same innocent stars just because they were born into a poor family. Queen Godfrey prolongs her life with Sun Orchard elixirs that cost enough to feed an entire city. Back in our caves, everyone is equally poor. If one of my mods is there, can you handle that? And if one person starves, the whole tribe starves. We don't abandon our own in times of trouble. That's the power of a tribe. Laws of the surface are made to so that some get everything and others get nothing. You might just be naive fool from the caves, but I don't understand how it's possible to have so much more and share so much less. Thank you. Alas, I'm not a mod. True. But you did smite the mod. You did smite the bot. Also, Psycho-san, did you finish stream? Oh, Lula's here too. Alright. I never leave any person in trouble. I give more than most, which means I'm now more able to help others. They replied, "Don't take my word as a reproach. I like grumbling as much as cracking jokes." I was obviously trying to muster a friendly smile, but the expression in his face didn't accommodate very naturally. Look, enjoy your lurking, Lula. For your answers. We'll ask it on a bit more later. Is someone really's name is Pink Eye? Imposing young Red is surrounded by a group of crusaders.
Guys, the duck is in the water! It happened! It finally happened! Ducks are swimming! Look at him! It finally happened, the mythical event. Look at him go! Which one are you? I need to know who our adventurous little fellow is.
The ducks. Mom got the camera. The ducks in the water. Pretty much. We're hanging on to every word. I hope the example clearly illustrates the difference between Jessica legionaries from the last war and the Crusaders. Perfection of form and spirit they were imbued with during creation turned them into parts of a well-balanced war machine, not a ragtag bunch of individuals but a united whole. Tell me again why I'm supposed to be impressed by reckless assaults. Everyone's fighting of their ego and for the right to beat their peers to a swift but pointless heroic sacrifice. Some of those crusaders grumble unhappily, but as occurred they are captivated by the woman's words. The only exception is a shyly disheveled halfling monk whose puffy black eye gave him away as a brawler and a troublemaker. He furiously pushes forward and tries to engage, but one of their friends swiftly jabs him in the back with an elbow, making the poor fellow pause to catch his breath. Looks like we got ourselves a student in warfare. The woman gives you a suspicious look and raises an eyebrow. Were you meant to recognize my achievements, or to start a fight the way that Mendivian's crusaders usually do? One of the crusader energy curls his fist tightly and retorts with a burst of passion. These shifts of yours or whatever have come for us. We have their guts for garters. You'd think we never fought a mighty adversary before, so his stern facade cannot fully conceal his relish. He clearly plans to enjoy this confrontation. She stares around and looks upon their exotic opponent with a mixture of irritation and deep trance. The moon chuckles before cutting off her interlocutor. Let's see you storm a 60-foot-tall walking castle shaped like a gigantic elephant that carries sea fortifications on his back. How do you know these fortifications were defined by Jessica priest craftsmen armed with demon-bound war machines? And you use the enemies you cannot defeat as mindless weapons. The moon gives the people around her a triumphant look and adjusts her clothes with pointed nonchalance. Voice takes on a lecturer's tone. You should not argue with someone who happens to be the most authoritative researcher on the history of warfare 3,000 years before the foundation of Absalom. The moon looks at you and flashes an amused smile. The lecture's over. Do my esteemed listeners have any questions? You're wrong to treat the Crusaders with disdain. Allow me to explain. A debate, I'll be happy to prove the current conflict can't hold a candle to the last war of Jessica. Very well, the last war of Jessica was waged using significantly greater number of troops. Both sides actually allowed reinforcements from allied planes. The strategic planning was perfect throughout no fewer than 7 rounds of the design. None of the above applies to this war of yours. British Jessica, we are but stone-wielding kobolds. I'd like to conclude my thesis with a few words of why concept from Dragon, advisor to Pharaoh of Forgotten Plagues. Not that you would comprehend the true genius of the stand, but here's nevertheless. A god thief sees the ox, so that ox pays no heed to the gad flay. The crimson fever takes them both. The principle of war is always diplomacy. The events of the past are shrouded in legend, but the fate of the world is being decided here and now. This is what you fail to grasp. Eagerness on the face of those around you have taken Idris' panic, encouraging her to backtrack to some over words. Of course, I'm not trying to diminish the importance of the current events, but I'm trying to say that from the standpoint of history, particularly the history of warfare, she falls silent, fixedly staring at the unfriendly eyes of her audience. The true importance of these developments won't become obvious until later. As a scholar, I cannot deny that there is a certain truth beneath your skeptical statements. History is a complex discipline rooted in fact and evidentiary base that grows even more meager the farther described period is from the present moment. Of course, I would argue in bad faith, the way Crusaders embellish their tales of slaying a single birthmark adding a dozen value leaders for example. I could win this debate, but I am above such things, therefore I'm forced to admit that your skepticism is not entirely without merit. Hello, DJ. Wow. Some of these characters are just like a mouthful. I'm sure you would be able to expound on your argument in a longer discussion. It just nods with obvious relief. I'm glad we both understand limitations. It's always a pleasure to face a worthy opponent, and this debate takes place in the Grand Meat Tavern, especially because of that. Unbuckles her sword, Bella hands you the weapon. This is a worthy blade. It'll be used not only strong, but also the wise. This is right, but you farewell. Before the end of the day, I was planning to observe how winged demons use pactax to drive their play like herds of livestock. It's about time I got back to my research. The hint of a smile graces Indara's lips when she sees disappointment in the eyes of many Crusaders around her. Stay safe. Let's see. There's a +1 flaming short sword. Let me move this up here. I mean, it's automatically much better. 3 to 13 damage, yeah. Oh, I like that. I always like how it changes. Pink eye. Hey there, during that march for the dungeon, we never got the chance to exchange a proper greeting. It's high time I shake your hand. Everybody told me your friend, Jaina Dory, is missing. Do you know where we should look for her? Everybody's worried about our fighters, I understand that. I went to look for Jaina myself, so I didn't distract you, but since you're into this too, I could use some help. Jaina and I met in Cavers a few days ago and just hit it off. We went drinking together. We went to this unforgettable celebration together. We got separated in the crowd, so we should start looking from the main square. That's where I last saw her. She's a good fighter and she is green. She could not have become a Dory otherwise. I hope this means she's alright. Is fighting demons all you want, or are you looking for something more? How about covering myself in glory and becoming the hero of 100 battles? Or at least a dozen if they lively ones. Anyway, to be more serious, the area around the World Wound is the best place for paladin who wish to defend the weak and serve good. Being part of the Crusades is reward enough for me, but there's something that worries me. I don't want to sound like I'm criticizing my brother in arms, but the Eagle Watch and the others focus on just one aim, the war against the World Realm. That's why they can sometimes overlook the smaller things. No misfortune, you know? I always like being a wandering knight, because any moment I could get up and go help a poor rat folk whose family has been kidnapped. We could go rescue Lula's family. Or an old woman whose favorite dog has gone missing. So here's my answer. I don't have some big important goal, but I'm happy to help those in need. A little bit here and there. Okay. Just getting some... I'd like to talk more, but I need to give myself a break. Who are you? Greetings, I'm Hiller, Venture Captain of the Pathfinder Society. Oh, you're the guy who can... You're the guy who, you can hire people who are NPC, like, non-talking NPCs. A young man in well-worn traveling clothes and a single wooden symbol of his threshold on his chest is officially cutting linen rope and strips to use as bandages. Despite his visual exhaustion, he works with zeal. Brings him tuned by red braids and ripe shells under his breath. He raises warm chestnut-colored eyes to you. Are you in the Crusader? Thank you for defending those whose talents lie off the battlefield. I'm Jordan, servant and Estrell. Pleased to meet you. I use the help of a cleric. Makes a helpless gesture. Estrell knows I'd be glad to help you, but it's no use. My spells are depleted. I have no training in pushing the scrolls. See this rope I'm cutting up with bandages? Is the second to last one. What are you doing? I only took my holy order recently, so my god has only bestowed a little of his power upon me as yet. I'm sorry to say the number of wounded fighters in this tavern is far beyond my power to heal. There's a reason people say have faith in the gods, but look to yourself first. I'm able to help the wounded with magic, but I can at least cut up bandages. From around here. I was just passing through Cambries. I was sailing down that old man of ours, the Great Selwyn River, a river by the name of Chili Creek. I've been landing in the sea on the eve of the festival, so I'm ashamed to say I decided to stay for a day to enjoy myself. But I'm staying in the sea longer than I bargained for. Chili Creek, where is that? Small fishing village. It's not even marked on some maps, but people do live there. They don't have as a priest. They have no one to heal their wounds. They won't offer prayers for a good catch, and won't give their dead a dignified burial. The world wound is a stone throws away, so I'll be setting sail for Chili Creek to serve my god and my people. Once we've held Cannabis, I'll be going there. By the grace of the good gods, we all survived this. You should come visit me sometime. The village here on the bank of the river. Aren't you a young and experienced cleric, afraid to go to the border of the world round? I won't lie. I am afraid, but what can I do? These villagers are simple people. Every day of their short lives is spent doing hard, honest work. That's exactly the kind of life I want. Something simple but meaningful. I have centuries ahead of me, like elves do. I might have spared some 50 years or so to travel around the world. Maybe 100. Why not? But I don't have time to spare. So I want to spend my short life in the place where I'm needed most, even if it's dangerous, especially if it's dangerous. I have to go. May Rastro watch over you. Alright. So many people. A tall, fragile-looking elf sits in front of you, eyes closed. He is pale as a ghost, his arm wrapped in a blood-stained bandage. His body armor bandages on his body under his clothes, but even in such a miserable state, he managed to keep calm. Raising his eyes to meet you, says faintly, I am Foreign Autumn Haze at your service. His pale lips are reddened by blood, but you see no sign of pain or fear in his eyes. Do you need help? After giving you a cold and intense look, he shakes his head. Do not trouble yourself on my behalf. A local healer attended to me. Besides, I come from resilient, hardy people. My body will endure both the wounds and poison flare through them. I am Suki. You can trust me. I may be able to help you. After a brief pause, Foreign says, it would be unpolite to refuse such direct and friendly offer. Who's your quarry here in Mendev? I was hunting a fugitive, discarded by the name of Kalessa. It pains me to admit that there are other hideous malefactors such as her among my noble kind. I managed to catch up her in Cannabis, and I wounded her. The demon appeared and the city was engulfed in flames. I was during the battle that ensued and couldn't free her soul from the service to her dark masters. He expresses no answer or hatred to speak, only compassion and sorrow. I'm sorry for your misfortune. I hope things will turn out differently next time. There's no need for pity. Our ancient kind is blessed with great longevity. Gaining a deep understanding of the world and other races, and we learn our lessons better than anyone. That goes for learning from our mistakes as well. I survived, which means I'll be more prepared when next we meet. I wish to aid in your hunt. Foreign covers eyes warily. I thank you, but this is my mission, and I'm used to facing all matters on my own. Do appreciate your willingness to help. If you happen to meet Kalessa, take caution. She has turned many innocent souls into the path of evil. Darkness reward her with many gifts. Her appearance alone will tell you that. It has worked. The gated skin, the malicious stare of her blood-red eyes, the bestial teeth. She's more monster than an elf at this point. What does she look like again? Her skin is dark, her hair prominently white. Her white eyes can see perfectly in the dark. To my dismay, I come to know from experience, but bright light causes her kind pain. So Acamental powered and explodes in dazzling flame. She cried if I had stabbed her. It appears that this woman is a drow. Her race is also known as Dark or Cavern Elves. They really seem on the surface, so it's surprising to encounter her here. What's more about you? Okay, no more questions. She was thinkless and might be a drow. See a shot pass over Forn's eyes for a single instant, and his face is just as passive as before. A drow unlikely. It's more plausible that our dark service has left the brand similar to the ones that twist the entire cursed drow race. A coincidence, I would think. I have to go. Good fortune to you. We're going to the basement. See if we can see anything here interesting. Oh. Share thy soul, Delvin. Molday, protect us. Aha, got you again. How many times is that today? Take your jokes and shove them, tiefling. Oh, easy there, Chief. Don't hit me.
Hey, Chief. Hey, Dreamboat, come over here. I want to talk to you about something. Something really important.
Dreamboat. Now that's a nickname. Being called Dreamboat.
Quit bothering the decent people in here, Woljif, or I'll knock your teeth out!
What's it to you, Delvin Dum-Dum? You were told to guard me, and I'm not stopping you. But no one told me I had to shut my trap.
Who are you?
Woljif. Woljif Jefto. I deal in useful things. I can get you whatever you want. Anything. But there's just one problem.
Tiefling rouses his chains and gives you a meaningful look. What do you want from me?
I'll lay it out for you. Simple job, 30 minutes tops. We go someplace, talk to someone, and in return, whatever you want, I'll get it for you. Some extra rations? No problem. Armor, weapons, scrolls, you name it. It's as good as yours. If you need my help with something, whistle and I'll be there. I'm handy enough with knives too, and even my magic know-how isn't too shabby.
What a load of guff! If you were good at magic, you wouldn't be stuck in here now, would you?
Don't you listen to him, Chief. He'd find fault with the Queen herself. I'll be useful to have in battle, and I'll sell whatever you want at a reasonable price. It's your lucky day. You won't meet another gem like me in Canabras.
Why are you in chains?
Does it really matter? Don't get hung up on the past, Chief. Don't look to the future. Live in the here and now.
He was caught thieving.
Your shadow. What was that?
Get me out of here and I'll tell you. And don't worry, it's not contagious.
I can't help you while you're chained up here. How can I free you?
That's easy. You know Irabeth? Feisty looking gal, always wears armor. You can't miss her. She's the meanest fighter in the whole city. When you see her, put in a good word for me, will ya? Tell her there's this guy Woljif locked up for no good reason in the Defender's Heart. Well, for the follies of his youth. And he really wants to get out on bail so he can keep up his good behavior and make a contribution to society. You got that? Will you do it?
He's got such a silver tongue. He really does. Alright, I'll talk to you about your situation.
I knew I could count on you. Knew it the moment I laid eyes on you.
We'll talk later. But it won't budge. So it's a button. First aid kit, I'll take it. That's outside. I understand. Oh. This opened up over here. Ooh. A helmet. What was the helmet? A headband of alluring charisma. Our charisma is a 22 now. Oh, I should do their level ups while I'm here. Yep. He'll get some good things. You'll be athletics, some mobility, perception. And you can get a feat. We'll give you deadly aim. Point blank master with a longbow. You can do with a spike. Interesting. Easy. Yellow letter. Okay. We'll go back upstairs. We'll talk to your Rebecca. Be like, hey, we want to take the tiefling with us.
I can handle it.
Hey, Yerbeth, can we take the tiefling? Trust me, he won't be up to any no good. There's a tiefling chained up in the Defender's Heart. What can you tell me about him? Woldriff is a pretty thief from getting tieflings operating cameras. That's what we call them in these parts. They tried to rob a vendor of magical items recently. Fortunately, we apprehended only one of them, and the rest managed to escape. We have nowhere to keep him apart from the Defender's Heart, but that's hardly a prison. Woldriff knows it too. He's been against us for days to let him go free or have someone vouch for him. He's already actually put in good work for him, hasn't he? He squints at you thoughtfully and shrugs. If you want to recruit Wolf and put him to good use, go ahead and take him off our guard's hands. We can afford to let a soldier spend their days watching over a middling thief. What if Tiefling proves useful, should you decide to take him along? I mean, honestly, in reality, a thief right now is not something to worry about. If you have 3 men watching a single thief, that's 3 men that could be doing other things. Like, yes, he stole something, but there's much more bigger problems. No, actually, I went the wrong way. I went outside. Like, we should be worried about, like, you know, the demons that are going on. So I can understand where she's just like, yeah, if you want to take him, just take him. If he does something, at least something good, there's no real loss. And if he immediately bolts off, he's more likely to get himself killed than anything.
Well, Chief, what do you got for me?
I talked to Erebeth and I decided to make you part of my troop. We'll see how it goes.
You must be a smooth talker. Come on, Delvin. Get these bracelets of yours off me. I'm going free.
You're sure to regret this. This tiefling will fleece you for everything you've got. Mark my words.
You're a bitter little man, Delvin. Petty and mean. You can't even be happy for me, can ya? I pity you. I'll leave you alone with your sad little soul. So long. And now, Chief, straight down to business. You see, I'm one of those guys that people around here call thieflings. We just call ourselves the family. After we knocked over that shop and I got stuck here in the Defender's Heart, a little bird told me that big sister Charisme wanted to see me. That she had some questions to ask me. You following? Now, she won't be asking me questions like, Woljif, how'd you manage to get out of this one? Or, Woljif, you're so thin, didn't they feed you? No, something serious has gone down, and I just know they want to try to pin something on me. I can feel it in my tail. So, I knew right away that I couldn't go alone. You turned up just in time, Chief. You don't need to do anything when we get there. Just stand behind me and look mean, and I'll handle the rest. Somehow. Let's go, I'll show you the way.
Certain things here, and what is this? Okay, so it's a sanctifying thing. Okay. What is that? Okay. Man, look what we got here. It's a giant. Are you too mad? Whatever possessed you to steal the gem golem from the Tower of Ashtra Museum? Explain yourself. We didn't steal nothing, Commander. We saw some leaders dragging it down the street. You capture it. Now this shiny fellow is our trophy body. That shiny fellow belongs to the treasury. The only loan is worth more than a castle. I really don't. Okay, they're going too fast. I can't see it. See it to them in one lace with as much as finger on the golem or plucks out a single gem. And the same goes for you too. Okay. It's a golem. It's a gem golem. Okay. Magnificent glaring golem. Which crushed with gems and covered in gray flowery and browsing triumphantly claims. Happy to be of service. May shine and brighten and vilify your day. What are you? I am a predestined painter golem. Many millennia ago, I was built by Aslanti clerics of Shenlin, the goddess of beauty, to make the world a better place. In my joyful service, I visit many lands. For the past few centuries, I've resided at the Temple of the Sunrise Carassiums in Tianzi. But then the good clerics saw fit to offer me as a gift to the Mendevian Crusaders that you could share in the beauty I can create. Can you do anything useful? My creators granted me the ability to place illusions on various items. I can change their color and texture, make them more beautiful, appealing to the eye. Would you like to cast an illusion over your armor to make it green? Green is a very pleasant color and would match your eyes. How'd you end up here? I was in the Tower of Estrid Museum. Then some non-beautiful people came in and started smashing everything. I asked them to show restraint, but that's when they decided to steal me. After all, I am beautiful and very valuable. They dragged me down the street, but I didn't want to go with them, so I kept stopping. Oh, accidentally hit it twice. Now I've been lumbered with you. Waste of good metal you are. Instead of working, I'm supposed to keep an eye on you so no one's tempted by the walking treasure trove. What can you do to help the war effort? I was not designed for any type of combat. Yeah, I can bring beauty and harmony to any type of combat. Okay, so he can change, like, our gear, so we can change the color of armors and weapons. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. Durin Vane, you're Shanta's brother. New face of the city. You picked a good time to come and care of me. So you can see we're in sore need of warriors. You recognize the sword? Do you recognize it? Of course I do. I made it with my own hands. That's my brand, see? Whoever carelessly takes a sword in his hands, gazing at it like a daring father. Oh, you know, things have been tough without you. At least we got your sword. That's something. Bad ordinary swords got blunted. They break, but sometimes a weapon can preserve. I don't know how to explain it. I'm no authority on the things, but something like I echo the deeds alone with that weapon. Like the reflection of the wielder's soul, I don't know. I'll say one thing: to take care of that sword. The other angel may no longer be with you. The team will still remember why they need to turn tail and run away when they see radiance. The scabbard's all worn. We can't be having a fine sword like this being carried around this tatty thing. I'll make you a new one if you like. If the standing stands strong and we both survive, come see me again. I'll have it ready. No charge. You know what? Show me your wares. What do you got? What do you got? You got buckler, like shields, heavy shields, a rugged helmet. Living ram. What a weapon. Or breastplate. Attrition dagger? The constitution damage? The merry-go-round? Oh my god, these are some cool... Butcher of Undead? Silverhawk. Ooh, the Silverhawk though is a nice ability. It does AoE around everyone. And of course a bunch of non-magical items. Quiver cold ammunition, devastating blow from above. I wish I had a lot more gold. Oh yeah, that reminds me. So, survivors, no one. That is a name. Citizen. Okay, we'll leave the area. Can we do the level up from here? Yep. Alright. So the market square is there. So we got the Tower Strahd, we have the mansion, Turbate, Blade Residence. Grey Garrison, we can't do yet. Blackman Library. The Wine Cellar, the Thiefling's Hideout. Okay. Before we do that, we're gonna do everyone's level up. Right. You're gonna get 3 skills. Knowledge World. Persuasion. No, honestly, you should be having religion because you're a cleric, so we'll do that. A feat, weapon focus, longsword, easy. Mercy. Might as well do fatigue. Easy. And then Camellia. I wish I knew Spirit Hunters better, but yours is trickery, and you're going to be perception. Your feat is going to be weapon focus, rapier. Easy. All right. We're gonna do these jobs one at a time. So we did on parole, Device City. We should go to the market square. Move and start moving that way. Alright. Yes, we're going to go towards the market square. Oop, there's a fallen horse, so we'll do that first. Oh, you just gave us some items, okay. We are in a random encounter.
Can we retreat already?
Into the fray!
Is it just this? Oh. Where is it? There's another enemy. Where are you? Oh, you're right. I can't see you because of the house. Okay.
Go for their hearts! The world in crimson.
Cover me, all right?
Okay. That reminds me. I need to see something about you.
We'll win this.
Why?
One way or the other.
Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. Where'd you? No, come back. Come back. Where'd you go? There you are. There's the dragon. Because I have a certain DLC, we have a little dragon that follows us. Beautiful. Steal their weapon, loot the weapon. I don't think there's anything else here, but we'll run around just to check. This area exit. Okay. Okay. Saving. And we're going to continue on our way. With that just location. Yes, I do.
Got this one.
Numerous press appear for matching do something perfect. Oh. I'll tell you everything, just don't hit me. I never stole nothing, I only just joined the Thieflings. The Thiefling gets back the way he came as they explain everything. It was all done back there. They found an underground passage to the Grey Garrison. They've been nicking stuff out there ever since. Low down thieves, Turegs, that's where they are. Had nothing to do with it, I swear. Brother Gordon, is that you? Brother Wolchif, I thought you'd been pegged in Erebus jail. Happy to see you too. Underground passage to the Grey Garrison. Tell me more. Right, so temples around here. Temple of every day has a cellar. The passage leads from right to the Grey Garrison. Thieflings, my pals. Damn, the lot of them have been using this passage on and off to sell all sorts of stuff to soldiers in the Grey Garrison. The deepest person in the city, we thought we'd check up on the Grey Garrison to see how the soldiers are faring and to offer assistance. Don't give me that look. This is the first time I'm hearing this. Thieflings keep secrets from each other too, you know. Who are you? Honest guy who's been following some bad folk, the Thieflings. No confused around here. They forced me to join the game, but I didn't want to. So hand me over to Erebeth, valiant crusaders. Please in the name of all the good gods that ever were. But here's a new addition to Thieflings. So far he's swiped around 5,000 gold. He's got a long way to go before he catches up with me, mind. They made me do it. Why are you afraid of me? You're one of the Crusaders, ain't you? You lot hate our guts. The few things I mean. You let us up and do worse to us if you think go slide. But not if you think, not really. Can I help you somehow? Yeah, let me go, please. I'll let you go, but you have to pay me. We can make him pay us. We can kill him, or we can just say, go on your way. I'm gonna let him go. Cheers for letting me go like this. I remember you 100 years. I will. I name my firstborn after you. Under your stead, if you think falls silent, then runs off. We barely even got into this place, and we already had. Oh, I see.
The light. Take
Let
you.
me draw the first blood.
Kill the enemy. So there's something over there, but I don't know what. Oh, I see you now.
Damn you! You won't survive me.
Alright, that was easy. Let's look around now. We have to look for any survivors that we can. Is that a little dog? Oh.
Stab you or zap you. Why not?
Something shouted that did not like us. Rookie murder, rookie murder.
Endure this!
I'll cut you wide open.
Distract them for me.
Make every strike count.
Color spray, hide armor, great sword. That's some good, not some decent armor, but nothing to write home about, and weapons as well.
Time to share your treasures.
We'll make this quick. She won't feel a thing.
I don't know. Can we really do this?
Listen, we don't have a choice. There are demons everywhere. What else would you have us do?
Group of men surround a young elven girl. She is dressed in rags that barely cover the hideous scars from her body. The beggar girl is on her knees watching placidly as the people argue healing around her, so she doesn't sense looming threat at all. Black crow flies in agitated circles above her head.
In Iomede's name, we're sorry, girl, but it is our duty. We have to do this, not for our own sake, but for the sake of everyone who can still be saved from the demons. If we don't win this battle, you won't have long to live anyway.
And he brings his sword above the girl's head.
They're insane. We've got to do something.
I understand. You're scared. You feel powerless. You think this will help. You don't have to justify yourselves to me. Just do what you've decided to do.
The girl smiles serenely as though she's in a risk of an imminent death. What's going on here?
We...
Nice hands are shaking.
Our weapons barely scratch the demons' hides. We're sacrificing this girl to Iomade so we can consecrate our weapons with her innocent blood and gain the power to destroy the spawn of the abyss.
It's extreme, but we have no other choice. We have to defend this city somehow, or else we'll all perish, including her.
It's ridiculous. The teaching nowadays strictly prohibit the killing of innocents. The gods will curse you for making this so-called sacrifice.
Exactly. What were you thinking? The goddess would never allow this.
Whose idea was this anyway? I think it was yours.
My idea? I was against the whole thing right from the start. Who said we needed to make a sacrifice? Wasn't it you? You can't blame anyone else for that.
Please don't fight. All of you are good people, defenders of the city. You just made a mistake. Please don't hurt them.
The little girl is defending the people who wanted to slaughter her a minute ago. She's either a saint or she's insane. Maybe the two together.
Hey, I know her. I see her all the time on the street. She's a couple of cards short of a full deck, if you know what I mean.
Hi. Remember when we used to play together when we were little? But then you went and got all big. And I stayed the same for some reason.
Huh? I played with you? Pull the other one.
You did. We played tag and hide and seek. Then you and the bigger boys came up with the game where you all threw stones at me. You laughed so hard, it made me happy too. But then you grew up and went away to do grown-up things. Wanna play with me now?
Well, if you're throwing stones at someone, you got something to tell me?
For the love of... Canabris is too damn small.
Go to the Defender's Heart Tavern. That's where the survivors are gathering. Don't even think of doing anything so disgusting ever again.
Thank you.
They're gone. And they all lived. I was sure that someone would die today. So many people have died here already. But we are still alive for some reason. Strange, isn't it? But you shouldn't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a silly girl, really.
Who are you?
Call me Ember. I live here, on the streets, for many years now. But there's nothing to say about me.
I don't think you're an ordinary girl, and the crow you got there is not ordinary either.
No, don't be silly. I'm very ordinary. Well, I know different types of tricks, but Soot taught me those. Now Soot here, she truly is unusual. She's clever and she can talk, but only to me. She teaches me magic tricks and lots of other stuff. I don't know what I'd do without her.
Magic tricks, you say. You could prove useful in fighting demons. I'll be able to protect you from insane soldiers on the streets. Come with me.
I must have misheard. This girl? Join our party? What could we possibly want with this dirty little beggar?
Sure. Let's go.
That reminds me. We should probably take a look at our... Oh, Wolchef has actually braces of armor too. Ooh. Oh yeah, Wolchef has a spell book. Interesting. No honor among thieves. Is there a way to look at his picture? I forget. Yep, Wolchef's full picture. You can see him having little stolen gems in his hands. He's chaotic neutral. Makes sense, he's a thief. And we also have Ember, who's neutral good. She's on the Child's Crusade, a strange child of war, which was burned at the stake and yet survived. A godless saint, ready to preach love and kindness to people and demons both. A homeless orphan who has no hope, but who gives it to countless people around her. It's hard to understand what hides behind this young girl's eyes, and even where her bared, burned feet are taking her. She wages a war of her own child crusade. She's a... Oh yeah, she's literally a witch. She has a light crossbow. We must have a better crossbow for you, right? We have a heavy crossbow. So we have our 6th party member. We're at a full party now. Oh, we can actually go into this house.
We are the light.
And
they are the darkness.
There's swarms of rats.
Surrender or else.
Are you still here? Good guys always win.
Cover me, all right?
Huh?
This is my kind of work.
Can't hide from me.
Seasoned wings and thighs. Food. Awesome.
What's going on here?
We can copy that to our book. Copy that recipe, so we now have that recipe.
Pretty good, aren't I?
A hide armor of sorts. It is a hide armor +1, which you can throw onto us. We can't equip this armor? Why not? Who can we put it on, though? Lon can't wear armor because he's a monk. You can't wear any. You can't. No one can put it on. For now, so we'll just hold on to it. Stop the... You can finish the summoning circle, we destroy the target circle. If we finish this summoning circle, and we'll just kill the can we just kill the demon? Like... I'm curious, like, what would happen? Like, can we just kill it just to, like, summon and just kill it? And we'll destroy it. Can I get rid of this? Like... because this is now stuck. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there's... Yep.
I got this.
Marauder.
I won't let you hurt my friends. Too late for apologies.
Damn you!
You've crossed the wrong mark.
I'll hit you.
The spirits demand your blood! Your pain is my pleasure.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Silver frame. Okay.
You are today's sacrifice!
More... another little fight.
Are you still here?
Distract them from me.
Well, there's a lot of
You won't stop us.
people.
You won't survive me.
Whew.
Good guys always win.
Oh, enjoy your lurk, Crown.
Time to share your treasures!
Go for their hearts!
Endure this!
I'm gonna run back here real quick. Really need to like go for this map like tiny bit by bit just to make sure we don't miss anything. Okay, there's some loot we missed here. Alright, we're gonna go here now. The elf hunched up next to you is clutching a small but deep puncture wound. Her appearance is quite remarkable. Her skin is blacker than any Burundi's. Her teeth are fanged, her hair is gray as a crone's. Her prism eyes gray with a gleam of malice. What are you looking at, soldier? Like what you see? I can heal you. As you shake of her head, she barks. Don't, I can handle it myself. I don't like when strangers cast spells on me. I can't leave you in that state. Get this with you, though. Elf tries to pull away, but the magic does its work and the stab wound on her body heals quickly. Grant she smiles with clenched teeth. Thanks and everything. Next person uses magic on value my proven mission gets Iris eye. I know who you are. You're close, a cultist of the Skyrim. That's a lie. Person's eyes flash, she stays friendly. I go Zine and I'll kill any who I come across. She's clearly holding something in the back, but she doesn't appear to be lying. Either, whatever she's hiding, her feelings that she hates you sounds quite convincing. Why would Foreign slander you? Kaylee's grim expression hardens further as began flinching as the words of the tune sound. You're asking questions that are dangerous in and of themselves. I urge you to stop. The more you know about me, the higher chance that a traitor's dagger will find its way to your back. You're not lying, but you're not telling me the whole truth. Am I supposed to pour my heart out? She looks at you defiantly. You have your war soldier, and I have mine. You're fighting chaos and madness, and I'm fighting lies and hypocrisy, but we're both willing to die for our cause, aren't we? I believe you. Foreign's at the defender's heart should keep clear of that place. It's never my intention to step foot in there. Farewell, soldier, and thank you for believing me. I am very curious, because if she's part of the bad guys... Ooh. A special jade? Why is that jade glowing? Oh, it can be used to cast certain spells. Okay. We're gonna go... Yeah, we'll continue down this pathway for a bit. Oh.
Surrender, or else!
Yet another obstacle.
Few dretches and crusaders that we're gonna go rescue because we're good people.
too late for apologies.
I got this.
Make every strike count.
I'm assuming there's something over this way that we don't see, which is the guy right there. Fortunately, they won't ever get into like combat unless they come towards us, but that's fine.
I'll hit you!
So we should build a bridge out of the breeze.
The mongrel did it.
So we can at least cross across the market square now. And I believe we can do everything we can here on this side before crossing that little bridge. I think we came through here, yeah. Okay. I'd like to tell you guys, like to get a move on. Like, hey guys, this is not safe here. Like, can you go?
Here comes trouble.
A fiendish giant centipede. Great.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
And a fiendish giant fly. And more centipedes. Great. Did I ever mention how much I'm happy about that? Because I'm not.
I'll cut you wide open. Save the last one.
What do you
for
mean
me.
another round? One, get ready for battle. What is it this time? What is it? Okay. On, move ahead. Okay, there it is.
You won't survive me.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Okay, we should be clear now. Oh, what's going on here? My beloved brother, I admire your zeal, of course, but would you not agree this is hardly the time to be standing guard of a hole that anyone ever emerged from? Perhaps you're concerned that someone decided to go for a nighttime stroll and accidentally fall into it. Such foresight is laudable, but do you really need so many soldiers for such a task? Can your words be put to better use, for instance, fighting demons or clearing rubble, while the people trapped beneath it might still be alive? The face of this golden herd is Asamir is beautiful, we might stand as of his kind. In whose veins run the blood of angels. His melodious voice sounds cheerful, but bitter reproach shimmers in his gaze. Don't you dare call me brother, heretic. The signs of recent hard fighting are obvious in this stern old man. His armor is dented and covered in blood, and his unnatural power to suggest something far more dangerous than wounds inflicted by claws and fangs. Nevertheless, his gaze is stony, his voice is accustomed to barking orders, his hardened clip. How dare you accuse me of doing nothing to protect this city? Especially now when followers of your temple are called committing treason. To my mind, you're no different than demon worshippers. These miscreants. These beasts are digging under the city walls. Everyone knows, my dearest relay, that your zealous pursuit of order in the city, you've long since forgotten how to tell friend from foe, and good from evil. That's what happened with my adepts, whose act of treason was a genuine attempt to save the city. And again, I am forced to repeat myself while we are wasting time on pointless quarrels. People are dying under the rubble in our city. People whom we could have saved if you have only set your soldiers to the task, and kept them here, surrounding a useless and utterly harmless hole in the ground. Harmless, well, if any of your, if it's on your say-so, that must mean that there's someone down there. Your associates, no doubt, and they're just waiting for us to abandon our post before they slink it and try again, too. The old man notices your approach, and then, I remember you. You appeared in the city the day the demons attacked and Terran died. What are you doing here? Answer me at once, or have you strung up by your ankles, and before you know it. Don't think that the demons have wounded me. I still have enough strength to take on 100 of you sort. What was this hideous creature? Herlin peers at Leon with suspicion. Leon, at your service. The mongrel ducks his head in the bow. My forebears fought in the First Crusade. I lived in Carambus my whole life. You haven't seen me before? Must be because you don't ever venture to our underground district. We've been meaning to complain to the city authorities. Their paving stones have been in need of repair for a long time. First Crusade, so you're a mongrel. You obviously know human speech surprisingly well, in fact. Alright, let's be off with you. Prey looks at you. If he causes any trouble, I shall hold you responsible. Come to think, you still haven't told me who you are. I'm Extrader. I'm fighting to eliminate Caranis from the demons. Pretty serious, eh? I'll be looking to that. You obviously don't know to whom you are speaking. I'm the one who decides who's a Crusader and who's a traitor in this city. Horn Sharppot, prelate of Carampus, by the grace of Her Majesty, Queen Galfrey. The city's defender against threats from within and without. So you can see, you've done a sterling job protecting the city. Golden Earl Osmir flashes a flinty smile. I am Ramian of Edmay, pirate to the Temple of Desna, which has, alas, currently lies in the ruins. Wise Herlin here believes it is vital to guard his hole in the ground, from which he is certain demons will emerge in any moment. I've been trying to convince him that the city has far more urgent matters to deal with. First assistance, rescuing those currently dying under the rubble. You know what? There may be one matter that is more important than guarding his hole. I put it off and pull it off. And look where it led us. I should have had you hung from the gates back when you dared defend your gang of the Winkling demon collaborators. If the Sarkin had hanged early Uvlash while they had any chance, there have never been a war. I won't repeat the mistake. I won't hesitate any longer. Soldiers, seize this scum. Prelate, see reason. These are frightening times, but threatening to hang someone without trial that's unworthy of the certain of Imade. Old man fixes his gaze on Sela. Lest you forget, girl. We may serve the same goddess, but you're not Inquisitor. Don't question the way I choose to serve Imade, and I won't question yours. You know what? I'm going to reveal the light of heaven. Behold, Inquisitor, I bear the gift of an angel who has died in the cave below Canterbury. I am no enemy of yours. Old man frowns and whispers something, a prayer or a spell. With each word he best relax. You are telling the truth. The life in your hand was wrought by the power of it. I'll keep an open mind with regard to you, stranger, and later, under less fractious circumstances, I'd like to ask you about how you came to receive this gift. But this can wait. Now I must deal with this filth once and for all. Don't lay a finger on him, or you'll have to answer to me. Osmir holds up his hands in a placating gesture. Stop. You're defensive of what remains of Carambus. Can you think of anything else to do to each other than beat each other's throats at the ruins of the city? You're a fool, Horan. You're a zealot and murderer, but you're a fool first and foremost. I told you that the Wardstone has weakened. You wouldn't listen. I warned you the city was going to be attacked. You shooed me away. The truth is that my young deaths were trying to save the Wardstone, and you stopped them. Of course, they're truly responsible for this tragedy of the demons, but you have done nothing to prevent it. And you would still rather kill an innocent person and perish yourself than admit you were wrong, as always. With a wave of his hand, Osmir vanishes. He fled, the heretic. He's no doubt expecting me to rush off in pursuit, but that won't work on me. Everyone turns attention to you. What about you? If you truly have been marked out for a gift from heaven, this is your chance to save the city. Go and bring back the filthy traitor. I am almost certain that he and his cronies were helping the demons, either knowingly or unknowingly. Their attempt to bewitch Wardstone is clear proof, for any enemy must be captured. Where can I find Ramia? Oh, I know. Weasel can't have gone. He turned invisible. He's probably hunkered down some hole like the traitor soul rat he is, and will be sitting trembling waiting until he's dragged out of there. With that prelate after you, that seems the only sensible thing to do is what I do. I'm sure lots of things sound sensible to you. And it works too, as you can see him still alive. See, he suffered greatly in battle. Nonsense, I had to deal with a brute of Navius. It was nothing. I'd taken out worse enemies with the goddess's help. Oh no, the death demons have the ability to drain the victims of life force. Judging by Herlin's pallor, he has lost a significant amount of his energy. Wizard can bolster as much as he wants, but right now he's far from the peak of his abilities. Warned you? Yeah, Remy and warned you about the attack? These crazed Desians were always bursting into my study with their incoherent prophecies that come to them in their dreams. I won't lie, sometimes when it said did come to pass, can we really rely on the woolly dreams of heretics or the cold, hard facts of intelligent reports? Plenty of demons could have easily fooled them with treasonous plan to dreams, and those lunatics would have only been happy to listen. This time, Mr. Crowsbrain came and declared that the demons were about to attack the city and that the Wardstone's power was diminished by some kind of contamination or taint. And Monday, forgive me for even repeating the words. After uttering such blasphemy, he would have been locked up along with the followers interrogated. Instead, I simply increased the surveillance on them. When next, my people caught them red-handed trying to attack the Wardstone with unknown magic. Now, 3 days later, the demons attacked the city. There's an obvious connection between these events. Whether delivery or under demonic influence, the demons played right into the hands of Scari's hordes. They almost left the city completely defenseless. Remy covered for his people the whole time, didn't escape my guards. After that, Wells can be a traitor and a heretic. Something in the dangerous hole, you can have no reason to guard it. You told me yourself that you received a light-brain gift from an angel who perished in the case of our feet. It's no secret that these patches are dealing with dangerous creatures that could kill anyone, even a warrior of heaven. Demons in demonic offspring love roaming about underground. That's why I still be keeping an eye on this hole. If we decide to attack from here, we'll be ready for them. I have to do it. Go on, if you have to. It'd be good if you return with the head of the scum. I remember you when my father and I arrived in the city. You met us. What is this gibberish? There's nothing better to do than arrange meetings with vagrants. But it's true. You and other knights tied us to stakes and started lighting the bonfire. Father died, and then one of your knights changed his mind and pulled me from the flames. But then he died too. Don't you remember? If you were burned, then it was with good reason. You say some traitor helped you escape from the fire? That's a crime in itself, which means that you have been evading justice all these years. For an evasion, I would review your case and see that your sentence was finally fulfilled. You're lucky that we have more important matters to deal with right now. He didn't look like the way he does now, only good and gray. He was young and with a big mustache. I remember he smiles proudly and draws a large bushy mustache in the air of her fingers. He probably forgot all about me. It was a long time ago. But I do want to say one thing. I'm not cross with him. That knight's a true hero. He just really wanted to protect the city. Only he got all mixed up with what was good and what was evil. You forgive him after what he did to you? You thought he was doing what was right. How do you know? Maybe he done something thinking was a good thing. But you're really doing a bad thing that hurts someone. What if I had done the same thing? You can't get angry at people for making mistakes, and you might be no better than them. Alright, let's go, Ember. Yes, let's go. Bye-bye, kind knight. She waves a Holren for a carefree smile. Holren grimaces and turns away. Oof. I'm learning a lot about Holren, and it's not a lot of good things. Alright. Just some loot that we missed. Oh. More giant centipedes.
Distract them from me.
I'm sure they mean us no harm, right?
Endure this!
Oh, great. A lot of giant centipedes, just what we wanted to see.
You won't stop us.
So yeah, you're always in the back. We need to change this.
Damn you!
Make every strike count.
Time to share your treasures.
Is there one more? Where are you? Oh, you're literally right there.
The spirits demand your blood.
Beautiful.
Wait. Can we...
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
Can we not take that? It's glowing, so it has to be for something, right? Alright, we'll cross here. I don't know where this will cross us, but...
This is my kind of work.
All right.
Such a huge map. Nope.
You've crossed the wrong line, brother. They did. You won't survive me.
Are you still here?
We got a
Surrender or else!
barbarian.
Cover me, all right? Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Endure this!
You are today's sacrifice!
Oh, there's a barbarian right there.
Good guys always win.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Too late for apologies!
Distract them from me.
Let's see. Scroll hypnotism, scroll inflict minor wounds. Awesome.
This is my kind of work.
There's
Let's
a house
see what
we
we
can
can
go
do.
in right here. Oh, this is the market square. We're actually in the market square.
Can't hide from me.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Jump back experiment. What kind of experiment? Oh, here we go. So they were trying something they shouldn't have. To the basement. Okay.
The heartbeat quickens. I'll hit you.
So there's something that is going to drop every time.
Me draw the
Okay.
first blood.
Interesting.
Time to share your treasures!
I got this.
Does it mean we keep getting EXP out of it? Okay, so we can't go figure this out, so...
I can handle it.
against our resolve.
Cover me, all right?
Make every strike count.
Can't make the demons wait.
Like there's something I'm not noticing, but I don't know what. There's like something hidden that I need to see. I'll walk around and see if like something like
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Beautiful.
Maybe a bun or something?
Let's see what we can do.
Oh well. We can adopt an animal. Oh my god, yes. We adopt a tiger. Beautiful.
Should I?
Now we have a cat following us around. So this is part of the market square.
Here we go.
Oh, there's our ASMR friend. Hear me, take heed. The hordes of the abyss march on canvas. Wait, the wardstone is their target. We must not be allowed to capture. The consequences will be disastrous. Well, Ramian? So you found me. I have nowhere else to run. I am at your mercy. Kill me if you wish, but actually hear me out first. Do you really know about the demon type before happened? I did. We have a secret ally in enemy ranks. No one knows who this brave soul is. She has been feeding us information about the demon's plans. These suspicions are convinced by the most reliable channel bestowed us by the Great Dreamer herself. You have to come to his dreams. Play hello and brush them off at me reveries. Well, I admit there is no easy to distinguish. Our ally's message from ordinary dreams, but even ordinary dreams are gifts from Desna, always worthy of attention. The prelate and all crusade leaders, for that matter, should have less store in reason and more in intuition, inspiration, spontaneity. But more, not long before the attack on the city of Blind Elf comes a storyteller arrived in Canabris. This wanderer wasn't merely a collector of legends, but a scholar of the unknown. According to him, the wardstone in our city, the first and most important in the chain of wardstones, weakened since long ago. It was teetering on the brink of corruption. It seems that the Red Morning Massacre and other demon attacks, even the ones we fended off, did not leave us unscathed. Unfortunately, the prelate did not wish to listen to the storyteller either. Lucky he wasn't burned at the stake as a heretic. We have such vital information in our hands, information that shows save the city. No one cared to listen on the way to the catastrophic end. You know what? I'm gonna have to go. Wait, 3 of my edits are hiding somewhere in the ruins of the city. The ones that the Inquisitors run. Oh. Here's your weight. You spared despite what the man Inquisitor told you. Young voice comes from nowhere. Hold on, if I have to remove the spell, I hope our home dogs aren't nearby. Kill you from materials right for you. His face looks haggard from lack of sleep, but he's clearly pleased to be speaking to someone. Where are your fellow worshippers? How many are there? No, do you need help? It doesn't teach us to trust in last chances. Listen, my friends are called Aranka and Fall. Fall the Wallflower, Aranka's an amazing singer and a truly beautiful girl. She has plenty of friends and fans. She probably blended into a crowd somewhere. Wallflower is a mage, but I don't think he'll risk using magic. It only brings Inquisitors down on us. It'll be hard to find you. Better find Ranka first. You must know where Wallflower is. Please find him and protect him against the demons Inquisitors. I will wait news in the goddess temple. I will hope our mysterious helper with us a new message that will reveal him was come from demons. I have to go. Come, doesn't that go with you? Let me talk to you again, though. So we can talk to you again. Okay. So okay, we're gonna save. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna save here. And we're gonna raid out. We've made some good progress. We have a lot to do. Who are we gonna raid out to? Who is currently live? You know what? DJ's on, so we can go raid him. He's doing some Fallout New Vegas. Raid DJ Bronze League. I believe I typed it in wrong, right? Yep, I did type it in right. Yep, let's see, we got some new companions. We made some business. We have quite a lot of quests to get through. So, we got all that to get through. But let's go raid out and watch them Fallout New Vegas.